let's get to some of the gaming news, which I'm like really hyped about.
Okay.
Especially about Rockstar, the fact that they're making a new game.
Okay.
What do you know about Rockstar before?
Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, Redemption, and
Out of those games, which ones have you played?
Grand Theft Auto.
Which one?
Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I don't know why I keep on repeating Grand Theft Auto, but 3, Vice City, 4.
Oh, you didn't play San Andreas?
Oh, San Andreas.
Okay.
Play San Andreas. I never finished him though. I gotta be honest. I never knew there were missions in the game.
What?
I never knew there were missions in the game.
I'm an idiot! You're an idiot! Alright, fine. I'm not talking to you anymore.
But you never beat it.
I never knew, like, okay,
You thought it was a killing simulator?
I just thought like you just go and do stuff the entire time. I'll tell you and I'll tell the audience. When I first played Grand Theft Auto, I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the first one. I had no memory card.
Okay, that makes sense.
For a year.
Okay.
I didn't read the manual.
Alright.
So
The manual were like the best part of Grand Theft Auto games.
I didn't read the manual. All I did was steal cars,
Right.
put in cheat codes for
Well,
weapons.
like the first mission of Vice City is a mission.
You're an idiot!
I didn't know
You jump on a moped.
until that like 2-year time period came up, right? When I first started, and then we finally got a memory card and everything like that. But I was playing other games.
Okay.
Popped the Vice City in, played it, and it wasn't until I got so mad that I crashed like a tank, and I was just like pressing every single button in front of like a payphone or something like that, and then it was like, would you like to accept mission?
What?
And I was like, oh my god, there's missions for this game this entire time.
A few moments later.
So you played all these games, but you never beat any of them.
No.
Like,
Sadly, no.
But like San Andreas, like you knew there were missions in San Andreas.
No.
What?
It wasn't until number 4 where I decided to try it again. Because of my sister, she worked at GameStop to get a hookup for a collector's edition.
Where it's just, okay.
So,
At the same time, I'm like really like, I'm pissed at you for not playing these games. But at the same time, I'm kind of jealous because you got a chance to play these games.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I hope you take that opportunity because it's like a clear mind. You don't know anything. You don't know the story. You don't know anything.
it was depressing.
How about Red Dead Redemption?
Had the game, played mission 1, got bored of it.
Okay. it does start slow.
I quit like after the first. I like it when games progress pretty quick,
Yeah.
but like that one just kind of took a while.
Which is the problem I have with No Man's Sky. But like, I will agree with you that Red Dead Redemption does start slow because I'm replaying it right now. Then I was talking to a friend of ours, Joe,
Okay.
and he was saying the same thing. He was saying he's playing Red Dead Redemption. He was like, I forgot how slow this game takes because the first hour, 2 hours, you're herding cattle. You're like riding horse. You're like trying to tame these
Yeah, it was
horses.
boring shit in the beginning.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
Back to Rockstar.
But the game picks up. It's one of my favorite stories. Like if I'm being honest with you right now, Red Dead Redemption is probably my top 3 favorite games because it has one of the most impactful stories.
Compared to Oregon Trails?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll probably like it more than The Sims, to tell you the truth.
Oh my.
So Rockstar, they have a new game coming.
Okay.
A lot of people are speculating that it's a sequel to Red Dead Redemption. And me being such a Red Dead Redemption fan, I'm like super excited about it. They did release a map leak a while ago. And here's the thing, as excited as I am for Red Dead Redemption 2, the story behind it, or the rumor, is that it's going to be like a prequel to Red Dead Redemption. And since you've never played Red Dead Redemption, I can't tell you why it will be a prequel to Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
You can probably figure it out if you really want to.
Eventually. I'll just YouTube it.
Right. But so the main character in Red Dead Redemption is John Marston, right? And he's like this bandit, this guy that
Sounds like a cowboy.
he was a cowboy, and he rode with this like the gang, and they were like the meanest gang, the rootinest, tootinest gang.
He's the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest, hootinest cowboy around.
In the West. And he gets kicked out, or he leaves it. And then he leaves the gang, and now the government, they're trying to get John Marston to kind of find his old gang so they can arrest them. He needs to find his old gang, and if he doesn't, he'll get arrested or get killed. And all John wants to do is get back to his family, because he has a wife and he has a kid. And he has a farm. He just wants to get back. That's the whole point of.
I like how you specifically said farm as well.
He has a farm. Like
the farm is important to me.
It's really important. It's the whole reason you're playing Red Dead Redemption. You just want to get back on the farm. I feel like if it's a sequel, it's going to talk about Red Dead. It's going to be talking about John Marston being in this gang, and what you're probably going to have is John Marston being this badass asshole type character. Because if you're in a gang, you're not a good guy.
Yeah, of course.
And if that's the case, I really don't want to see that. Because I love John Marston. Because that character was this guy who knew he made mistakes. And the whole point of Red Dead Redemption is redeeming himself and trying to find calm. And he wants to kind of leave his past behind him, but he has to do this first.
He wants to bury the hatchet.
He wants to
completely.
Basically.
Okay.
And I feel like if they go back to John Marston's past, like that thing that I like about him, is probably going to be gone. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is what a lot of people are thinking about. It could be that it's a GTA 6.
Like, because there's a bunch of rumors about GTA. Well, just fan rumor about GTA 6, but nothing really concrete.
Since you're not a Rockstar or a GTA guy, like GTA 5. Did you play that one?
A little bit.
You didn't play that one?
I played it. As soon as I played it, I was
GTA 5.
I mean, it was good to an extent, you know what I mean? It just depends on what type of gamer you are.
And it's not, so it's not like your type of game. Basically.
Not necessarily, because of the fact that if I really wanted to and really sit down,
you'd probably get into it.
I'd probably get into it. Yeah, I would get into it. But because of the fact that I would rather play other, games, mainly JRPG games, fighting games, racing games, I'd rather play those rather than Grand Theft Auto.
I'm telling you, man, you're in the perfect spot since you never played any Rockstar games.
The perfect victim.
You ain't played Bully either, right?
I had the game, brand new.
But did you play?
Nope.
Bro, I don't know about you no more, bro.
Maybe you won't be such a disappointment when you're dead.
I had all these opportunities to play these games. Never played them.
I'm such a Rockstar fan, bro. Like, Rockstar to me is like the Quentin Tarantino of video games, bro. Like, they're like violent and they have their own voice and the characters like I love so much. So
that's what I feel with you and Square Enix.
Yeah.
Like, you like Square Enix, but you don't like.
Yeah.
So you like
so
how
your
it is.
relationship with Rockstar is like my relationship with Square Enix. They're good. I see what you're trying
It's like
to do.
a weird race issue.
We're so racist
to each other in a friendly manner.
Right. But that's it. Like, Square Enix, I see what you're trying to do, Square Enix. Like,
Yeah.
I'll try you out, but I ain't gonna beat you. You know what I mean? No. So Red Dead Redemption 2, that's a possibility.
Okay.
GTA 6, I doubt it's GTA 6.
I don't think it's gonna come out right away.
It's not. I feel like
because they're still working out the kinks on the online version.
Right.
GTA 5.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point I was trying to make, is because they've been investing a lot in GTA Online, and it is fun. Like, I know you haven't played it, but like they keep releasing missions. They just released like a stunt pack where you're like in these cars and go flips and shit. Like that's some crazy ass shit that you can do in GTA Online. So I feel like they're probably gonna push that for another year or two. I feel like GTA 6 is at least 2 or 3 years away from even.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Being anything.
They gotta really work out the kinks for GTA 5 Online first before they can release number 6. Because when number 6 comes out, they're gonna be all fans are gonna expecting online.
Exactly.
How's it gonna be now?
But I feel like when GTA 6, the online for that is just gonna be incredible.
Yeah, it's just like how The Sims came out with The Sims 3, and everybody was just like on his balls and just like so crazy.
We're talking a lot about The Sims, man.
Life is relatable to The Sims.
I don't think it's gonna be GTA 6. I'm hoping it's a new Bully. Just because I love Bully.
Okay.
I like the story of Bully. I like it was so weird. Like, you're in this high school and you're trying to like be like the most popular guy, or you're trying to like beat the shit out of these popular guys.
Okay.
Bully is low key like one of the most underrated games.
Yeah, and not many people ever talk about it at all.
Right. And I feel like a lot of people should, because there's a lot of cool things. Like, part of me kind of hopes that it is Bully. Or the fourth option, which might be a possibility, is that it's completely different IP. Could be something completely different that nobody's really been talking about. And knowing Rockstar, they like to play their cards closer to their chest. So I would not be surprised if it's like a completely different thing.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Rockstar fan, but from everything that I've seen, in the past years, I would like to see something brand new from Rockstar compared to just sequels. So something brand new would definitely, bring my attention. I might even actually try playing it.
You should.
So.
But what is it about Rockstar? Is it like the open world thing that you can't?
It's not even about the open world, because the open world is pretty small enough for me to like enjoy. Right. But at the same time, it's just like.
The San Andreas does not have a small open world.
Yeah, San Andreas
has like fucking 3 cities.
Okay, but otherwise, then I don't know. It's just me personally. It's one of those weird personal things where it's like I can't get into it as much.
Bro, man, play these missions, bro. Like you have like a little mini map right there in the corner, and then there's like letters.
Yeah.
And if you go to these letters, there's like missions you can do.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
You should try that, man.
Yeah.
So that's Rockstar. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes out. And like whatever does come out, like it's gonna be the little 14-year-old kid inside me, man.
The little 14-year-old bully inside of you.
Like like I don't care if it's Red Dead. I don't care if it's GTA 6. I don't care if it's Bully. I don't care if it's an IP. The fact that Rockstar is making something, and not only are they making something, they're saying that it's probably the most. It's probably like the most biggest. It's one of the biggest games that's ever played.
Yeah.
So like they said, man, like it's gonna be big shit. It's
only a matter of time. We can only wait and see, right?
I'm excited for that one, man.
All right, Rockstar.
So continuing the trend of gaming news.
Okay.
Bad news for Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15 fans around the world. Well, just the U.S. All right, there's a delay.
Yeah.
What the hell are you? No!
Yeah. 2 months. September. It went from November 30th, right, to now it's September 29th. Is it? November?
Backwards.
September. Yeah, my bad.
From September to November.
September to November.
Yep. So we got a little bit more time, us Square Enix fans, to wait to play Final Fantasy 15.
Listen, I'm the Rockstar guy. You're the Square Enix Final Fantasy fan.
I'm the Asian guy.
Right. So like, man, tell me what you think, man. Like, not just about Final Fantasy. Because here's the thing: we got the delay, and then like a couple of days later, they dropped that 50-minute introduction of the gameplay. So like, well, what do you think about all that?
All right, so far so good. They also just released the first, I think it was 10 or 12 minutes for Kingsglaive, the movie, and that was actually really good. Yeah. If you ever get the chance, take a look at it on YouTube.
I'm like really excited for that because I know that movie's selected theaters. Yeah, we gotta find a theater.
I think there's one playing around our area in the Bay Area.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, but the first 10 minutes, dude, it was really good so far. So.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
It caught my attention right away, and when it ended at that little piece right there.
Whatever strength you have is on loan from the king. You are nothing without him. Await details of your reassignment.
I was like, oh, you fuckers. I was so mad about it. It was so upsetting. But back into Square Enix games, RPG games, RPG fans. I mean, we've been waiting for this game for a long time now. Gameplay is a little bit different. So far with the gameplay footage that they showed, the first 50 minutes.
There they are. Wanna take them out? Oh yeah. Scrappy's got with them. Protect them. It's not gonna stop us. Don't get in trouble, Vanya. On my way.
it's really exciting to see how it's turned out to be, because with Final Fantasy 12, and all the other games at 13 especially and everything, there's been a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think there's a lot of chips, I think, for this Final Fantasy 15. And like I said, I enjoy a good RPG. Never been a huge fan of JRPGs. I think the only exception is Persona.
Okay.
But I am excited for this game because there is a lot of new stuff. But again, we watched the 50-minute video, the gameplay, just like the intro, which is basically the first 50 minutes of the game. A lot of things I liked, a lot of things I didn't.
Things you could do without.
Things I can do without. But it's not even things I can do without, because I need those things. But it's just the things that they have is not what I like.
What's the main two things? That's pretty much like, what's the main two things that you don't like about it?
Okay, so it's not just Final Fantasy 15, but it's just Final Fantasy in general.
Okay.
Is the voice acting.
He thinks he's Bruce Lee. You want to bet?
Damn you! Wanna fight, huh? Fight me! Yeah!
Okay.
It's never been good quality, and I guess a part of that is the culture thing. It's like you're translating a different language to this one, and sometimes the literal translation does not always make the sense.
It's never gonna go as planned.
Right.
That's what it is.
So the voice acting, I feel like this one is probably the best out of any of the other ones I checked out. Another thing that I'm not a huge fan of in this game is the dialogue. It's not just the voice acting, but it's like the actual conversations that they have.
Like, what's so wrong with other conversations that they have? To you?
It's too campy. You know what I mean? It's too like over the top. It's too stereotype.
But that's what makes it a JRPG. It's like it's got to be like over the top for like no damn reason.
Well, like we start the 15-minute gameplay and your car breaks down. You go into this mechanic and it's some lady with a fucking crop top.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
And she got the booty shorts, like the short shorts, and I'm like, and then she starts talking. I'm like, I could do with the crop top. I could do with the jean shorts. Even though
you could do like a regular voice, like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" But
it's like, howdy
guys, what are you guys doing over here?
Your car broke down. My papa.
My papa's been expecting y'all.
Exactly. Like it's so over the top, and I guess that's part of what JRPGs are. But as a fan of like story and as a fan of video games, and especially. I like more Western type games.
Okay.
Games like Uncharted, games like Rockstar that have like more of a serious and realistic tone.
Yeah, the tone is what sets it for you.
Final Fantasy tone is just like kind of. I'm like I can get into the graphics, I can get into the gameplay, but like once they open their mouth, it's like
don't open your mouth. Is that what you're saying?
I feel the only thing that would probably save this game for me is if they had like English translation with Japanese voices. Because I could do that, because I don't have to listen to them speak, and the language that they speak. You can
always mute the game.
But no, because then I miss out on the most important thing, the music.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, but you're the fan, bro. Like, tell me, what did you think about?
I mean, I would say the top three things is definitely the gameplay. The battle, action scenes and everything like that. The way you fight and everything is a lot different from the past maybe 2 or 3 Final Fantasy games. It's more of
action.
Yeah, it's action, but it's also a collab between different versions of the battle scenes, and it just makes it a whole lot nicer to actually see. This time it's just pretty much like you go into it. The monster, the enemy attacks you. You gotta dodge. You gotta figure out the right way to evade and everything. So I like that gameplay style a lot more than I do the previous Final Fantasy games. So that's the main thing that I like the most.
The thing that I did like was the action. I liked animations. Like it was smooth. Everything looked real. I'm still kind of 50-50, and like the sword just kind of appearing from out of nowhere. I guess
that's Final Fantasy.
The sword gets I thought they always had like an actual.
No? Not every single character has that, like, you know, a sheath and everything like that. It's every character is always different. Some of them, you know, because they got magic too.
Right.
You gotta take that into consideration. You know what I mean?
They got magic swords.
Yep.
Oh, because every time I think of like Final Fantasy, I think of Cloud. And he has that big ass fucking.
The Buster Sword.
Buster Sword in his back. So I just assume everybody's just carrying a big ass sword.
There's a character who does carry a big ass sword though. In Final Fantasy 15, you saw him.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he
you probably just overlooked it.
I probably did. Man.
Yeah, he was probably just paying attention to the main character.
Because that's the thing, like 50 minutes, that was a lot to fucking look. They showed off some of the monsters. They showed off the guy's cooking skills.
Oh yeah. Camping. Camping is honestly, I gotta admit, like, I was really skeptical about how the camping looked until I actually saw it, and I was just like, hey, it's not that bad. It's not like they're like, you know, ring around the rosy and like hang around the campfire telling stories. It's like, you know, you make a meal, you go to sleep.
Like, I played because they did have camping in the demo. It's just like when they opened them up, I'm like, stop. That's me. Like, I'm not like Final Fantasy. I get what you're doing, but like, I don't know. I'm still buying it day one just because people have been waiting for this game for like fucking a decade almost. So I want to check it out.
Okay.
So that's it.
I think that's it.
That's it. So that's the show. That's the show for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like the video, comment down below. Let us know what you thought. And any of the things that we talked about, Batman, No Man's Sky, Red Dead, Rockstar, new game.
Yep.
Rockstar's potential new game
or continuation.
Final Fantasy also 15. Let us know what you guys think about that. Yeah, so until next time, see you guys.
Racist.